Hey everyone, Keough with some more squat training footage for you. This is the beginning of my second week of Smolov, and I'm coming off of a disappointing 3x10 session in which I only completed 7 sets and then wrapped it up. And I did that for two reasons. Number one, my technique was really falling apart, and number two, I was just dealing with a number of little nagging issues, an abductor strain or whatever. I don't really know exactly how to classify it, and just a pain in my ribs. I presume from just squatting so much with my belt and having it dig into my ribs so often and not being accustomed to that. So today I made only a 10-pound jump. I figured because I couldn't do all those sets last week, I wouldn't make the 20-pound jump. 10 pounds is just fine. I'll scale back the rate of progression. I didn't expect to make a huge jump from week 1 to week 2 anyway. I didn't think, I think I'm at an advanced enough point where it's going to be hard for me to make tremendous jumps and simply just get exponentially stronger within a 3-week period by introducing volume and frequency. So I only jumped up 10 pounds. I went from 300 to 310, and I did 4 sets of 9, so 310 for 9 repetitions over 4 sets, and they felt good. The first 2 sets, I used my belt and I put it on real tight, and it was really bothering me. The good news is my abductor felt a lot better, though I was a little conservative with it with the work that I did after my squatting. I did a much better job of keeping my chest up on this day and keeping a neutral spinal position. Now I'm going to tail tuck at the bottom in order to hit depth. There's really no other way for it to happen. My knees are tracking forward about as far as they're gonna go. I'm just not gonna have the ankle mobility to get them to track much further forward, and even then my center is gonna be kind of screwy by letting my knees track well over my toes. And so I'm going to tail tuck a little bit at the bottom in order to reach depth, but as long as I can keep, for the most part, a neutral spine, I'll be real happy with my squat moving forward, and I did a much better job of that today. I wasn't collapsing quite as bad on the right side from what I could see, though I was informed that on several instances, at least several instances, I did so. I don't think it was nearly as severe as the high-intensity work, the 3x10 I did a couple of days ago, so that is encouraging. It's just going to be a matter of keeping my technique once the weight starts to get a little heavier, but didn't break down here, felt really good about the reps, felt really good about the amount of volume I did, survived it quite well. My legs are acclimating to high-frequency training. They're still a little fatigued. I wouldn't say sore. I'm not experiencing DOMs or anything like that, but they're still a little fatigued, but overall I'm able to press through these sessions pretty easily. This right here is my last set. For my third set, I used my belt, but I sort of buckled it loosely, and my ribs felt a lot better afterwards, and I knew that my belt was what was really giving me a hard time and putting pressure on my ribs. So this set I did beltless. I figured, what the hell, I've been getting rid of my crutches, so to speak, in training for a while now. I might as well just get rid of one more. I haven't squatted beltless for a work set in I don't even know how long. It's been years. But I figured, I'd feel better doing it. My ribs would heal a little better, and I actually felt fine. I felt pretty good in the hole. I didn't feel like I lost much of anything, and I felt like I was able to keep better position coming out of the hole. I felt like I wasn't as cramped in the hole. Now, I did 10 reps on this set. I didn't do 9 reps because my spotter, Seth, ended up telling me either after the 8th or after the 9th that I had 1 or 2 more than I thought I had. And I was counting it, and I thought I had done 9, but I figured, what the hell, I'll do 1 more to be safe, and check the tape after, and yes, I was right. Right here, you're going to see me pull off a 2.5-inch deficit. Okay, I have monster mini bands on this setup right here, so you're going to see me pull against monster mini bands that are giving me around 80 pounds at the top. It's the same setup as last week, except I've cut the deficit down 1.5 inches, and I was really pleased with how these went. I was going to pull this for a triple. I pulled this for 500 for a max single a little while back, and passed out at the top and screwed up my hand a little bit. because I kind of fell on it when I fell backwards, and that pull felt like death. And this triple, which is a little over 90% of that, just felt really easy. I felt really strong doing this. Felt like I could have done more. Getting stuck a little bit towards the top of the lockout, but that happens with the bands. It's just something about using the bands. It screws me up there. But really happy with my deadlift. My deadlift feels really strong. I think I responded well to higher volume deadlifting, so when I get a better handle on Smolov, I'm going to do some more of that.